Hey, what's going on? It's Nick with Us versus Herd. Good afternoon. Happy, what is it, Thursday? Today's Thursday? Oh, man. Happy Thursday. Almost through to the end. Going live. Just want to kick off, look at some charts, see what's kind of going on. We got today after market close. Let's see. We have Apple earnings, MicroStrategy, Starbucks, Amazon, Gilead. So we got we got some Apple's been kind of chill last few days. You know what I mean? Like it's been hanging out. If we take a look at Apple real quick here. Like last couple of days, Apple has just been chilling. Pretty much, I mean, actually quite a few days. I mean, about a week, almost. We got 6 trading days here, so we have in the last 6 trading days outside of today, we had a bunch of inside days. I mean, this thing moved from 148 to 149. Every time I hit 150, got smacked down. Today, earnings day, busted through. So we have earnings. We have earnings tonight. We'll see what it's gonna do on Apple. I don't know if you guys have. Do you guys have positions on Apple right now? You guys sell? Holding through earnings, what do you guys think? I mean, the 1 year chart looks actually pretty good. I mean, a push up to like 160 area here. I mean, it's above all levels, all time frames here. So I mean, Apple went down because they said they're going to have a chip shortage, but also Apple said that, you know, they released that prior to earnings, because I think what they wanted to do was like kind of like soften the blow a little bit. They softened the blow, and it dipped. You know, it did pretty hard, like 20 points. You know, from 157 down to 137 area. You know, almost came down here to the 200-day. They said they're gonna have a chip shortage, and also like none of the new iPhones are in stock. I don't know if you guys got one. iPhone 13. So if the iPhone 13s are not in stock, you cannot, I mean, I guess you could sell them, but the customers aren't going to have them ready available. I mean, you could order one. Like for me, for the iPhone 13, I put an order in, I got it like a week or two later. But now, you know, there's a little bit of a backlog. You got Christmas coming up where you might have some supply chain issues. So I don't know. I mean, if I was holding this morning, like if I bought in here the last couple of days was consolidating, I'd probably sell. Like for me, I would probably definitely sell. If you're here right now, say what's up in the chat. How you doing? Hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. It's been a minute, and you know, kind of what I've been wanting to do is just, I mean, had to take a break. Had to take a break from social media, YouTube. I mean, because for quite a few years, I mean, I was grinding on YouTube for quite a few years, and honestly, like, it's tiring. Like, grinding like that is very tiring. Just YouTube video every day, sometimes do 2 a day, and just like it's YouTube is a grind. YouTube's no joke. Like, YouTube is a grind. Yo, FC, what's going on? Ramsey, what's up, bro? How we doing? Dapper Romeo, BBIG. How you got BBIG in your? Is that? Oh no, you commented BBIG. Sorry, on the new way that YouTube displays your comment looks like your username is. Yeah, not a great look. Not a great look. Nasdaq hit all-time highs today. I'm up about $400 today. I stopped trading about an hour and a half into today because it's just like, you know, I mean, we're grinding up, but now we broke below Nasdaq, and it did the same thing yesterday. Like if you look at yesterday's chart, let's look at the 15-minute chart. We were ramping all day yesterday, and then right at like, this is Central Time, so right at like lunchtime, Central Time, 1 p.m. So that's, what's that, 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time, things started to get a little tricky. And now, what time is it now? It's 12, so 1 p.m. So we're at 1:15. So we're almost to the 2 p.m. Eastern time frame, and it's getting a little sus in the on the Nasdaq here. So I made some money on writing it up, but I'm not trading anymore today. That's why I was like, oh, you know what? Let's go live. Let's hang out. Let's see what we're about. Hang out with you guys. I've trying to get back on YouTube more frequently. Not like I said, I needed a long break, a long break, and I think I had a long enough break. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, all eyes right now on Apple. We got Amazon earnings. Amazon, Shopify. I mean, just crazy. Shopify had earnings this morning. Amazon's up 77 on the day right now, but we're back up to that 3,500. What I don't like I don't like this 3,500 area for Amazon. And even though, I mean, it ripped all the way up to 3,800, but came all the way back down. Like it just, I mean, this is strong, healthy consolidation for Amazon, but like, the question is it going to do it or not going to? I mean, I guess you could, like, not trading advice here, but if you wanted to, you could probably lotto the 4,000 call. But just be mindful. I mean, this thing, I mean, it could go to zero. What is the fourth? Let's see what's the 4,000 call going for right now for tomorrow's expiration. Let's see, 4,000 call. 4,000 call we have here. Okay. 4,000. Okay, 4,000. Man, 4,000 calls going for $1. Dang, 4,000 call. That's crazy. Volume on here is 2,700. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess I would say you could lotto this, but it has a high probability going to zero. Where do they run this today? Let's see. Where this open at today on 4,000 call? Let's see. Where did the 4,000 call? So these were 37 cents yesterday. 4,000 call. So today, man, why is this all like this? So today it opened. Actually, it was pretty flat today. I mean, it opened at $1. Hit a high of $1.50 almost, $1.45. Yesterday was the day to get in because yesterday, what is this indicator? I don't even know what this indicator is, but hit a low of 37 cents, hit a high of $1.74. I mean, that's pretty nice, and it's still holding the dollar. But I mean, if you're gonna hold anything through earnings, if you're not selling premium, high probability of losing. Even if, I mean, you could sell. Like, I don't think I would short the 4,000 calls because, like, if Amazon coils up here and it just makes an explosive move, you know, I think that'd be dicey. But if you lotto the 4,000 call, yeah, I mean, $4, if you want to lotto that, I mean, on you, that's up to you. But I was thinking maybe it was going to be under $1. I mean, you got IV right now 67%, but it's expecting a $133 move for tomorrow, so it's expecting plus or minus 133. So we're looking at like 3,600, or right here on the 200-day, plus or minus in between here. I mean, 4,000 is pretty far out of the money, but like people that trade Amazon are and like Tesla, a lot of people are trading far out of the money calls because of how, I mean, at the money is just like, I mean, at the money we're at $64 right here for these calls right here, $62 for this. So, I mean, you could do an iron butterfly if you think it's going to be flat. You could do an iron butterfly. But I don't think there's enough premium here because we're at 68%. Like for an iron butterfly, you definitely want like over 100% to make money. Otherwise, high probability of getting wrecked. Even though tomorrow's Friday. You know what I mean? Starbucks also has earnings. Let's take a look at Starbucks. Oh man, they're doing no favors today on Starbucks. I mean, yesterday they just flushed. Whew. Bro, I have a pumpkin spice latte right here. Pumpkin spice season. But I mean, like, would you short this here? No, I don't think so. Like right at the 200-day moving average, I don't think. Let me turn my volume down. I don't know if you guys can hear that stuff. Stuff's going down. But like, I wouldn't short Starbucks here. You know, like you don't want to do that. If anything, either don't trade it. I mean, it's looking a little rough here. But it's still, I mean, it could hold. It could come down to 109, 110. Let's see what's premium on this for tomorrow. $2. I don't know if it's gonna go up though. 115. I mean, next week expiration. If you bought maybe next week expiration. See, like, look at tomorrow's expiration at the money. So this week we're at $2 for the 113 calls, right? $2 for tomorrow's expiration. For next week, for the 113 calls, $230. So like, you pay $30 more to have another 7 days. I mean, why wouldn't you do that? Maybe buy some of the 120s. Buy the 120s for next week. Premium in here is pretty cheap. I mean, it's 42% for next week. Just saying, might be an opportunity here at Starbucks. Let's see, MSTR, MicroStrategy. Let's see. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin at what, 60,000? Above 60,000 now again. We got the whole SHIB, and let's see here. Let's see what we got crypto doing here. Okay, so we have polka dots coming up, pushing Shiba down. Okay, so we got Bitcoin at 61,000, Ether at 4,200. I mean, that's pretty thick. 4,200. Lucid making big moves today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Tesla and Lucid in a minute here. So overall, pretty healthy. We got MicroStrategy, and I would have expected. I mean, it did have a nice. I mean, this is pretty big. I mean, this went from 565 to. So the question is earnings going to be pricing in? We know they own a lot of Bitcoin. Are they pricing this in, or might be priced in? What's the expected move on this thing? $80. Sorry, $32 only. 80% IV. Seems low. Might be priced in though. You know what I mean? Might be priced in. What about Doge? Yo, what about Doge, man? What about it? People are like, oh, when Shiba's gonna get to a dollar a coin. Like, I mean, like, for Shiba to get to $1 a coin, like, it would make his, like, what would his market cap be? Like 50 trillion or something? Like, it's not, I don't, at this point, if you didn't get in, it's going to be tough to, I mean, what do you go up 100% from here? And I don't want to discredit, I mean, 100% gain is good. It's great even, but like, in the options world and the world that we live in with options and all this stuff, like 100% gain, like to trade, I feel like there's just easier ways to make that 100%. At least for me. I mean, for a lot of people, they don't really know. They're just like, oh, I'm just going to buy what's hot today, and they buy it, and that's it, but good luck. Good luck. I mean, the dude that's got locked out of his wallet, $5 billion he bought. I mean, the thing is, I was thinking about this. So either this guy is in on Shiba, one of the developers or somebody. He bought $8,000 worth of Shiba in August 2020, right? Now, to spend $8,000 on a unknown coin, he either had to have money beforehand to spend $8,000 on like a random altcoin, right? And why he hasn't accessed any of the funds? Like, why wouldn't, I mean, do you not care? I mean, I guess you wouldn't care if you invested 8,000, it's now worth 5 billion. But wouldn't you take like, wouldn't you take like a bill off, like 2 bills, you know? When it reached 100 million, wouldn't you take off 10 million and just, that's why I think the dude is locked out of his wallet. That's why I think he's locked out of his wallet. Where was that tweet? Where's that tweet here? Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, what was? Yeah, where's the? Let me see. Let's look at his wallet. Okay. So here's the dude's wallet. Currently valued at 5 Bs. So he lost $600 million overnight. Right? I mean, at 5 billion, I guess when you're invested in a crypto, you know, it's gonna move thick, right? So it was 5.6 billion yesterday. Today it's 5 billion. He's just hanging on to 5 billion. He's still got a little bit in here. Now, if you look at it, I mean, people are sending this guy money, right? Like all these transactions in right now, and look, they're very small transactions. They're sending him money. Where is if we look at Shiba, right? They're sending him coins, right? Now, let's see here. So the last time he transferred money out, look, make me a millionaire.eth, sent 15 hours ago. So the last time he sent money out was 193 days ago. So you guys think this guy's locked out? I mean, I think he's either in on it or locked out. That's all I'm saying. Yo, J-Cam, what's going on, man? Because then 165, he was transferring in. Is this the same? These are different. These are the same wallets. Here was a 19,000. DD. Yeah, so this wallet. So we did transfer some out 200 days ago. This guy had a lot of freaking coins. Man. Yeah, either he's in on it or he's locked out. That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. Because right now nothing's happening. People are sending him money. Because I mean, if you have a wallet address, you can send money. But I guess we'll see. Transferred in. Million coins. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll see. All right, Tesla is chilling. I mean, this thing is violent. I mean, I was looking at some orders. I mean, we're blasting off here on Tesla. Let me see here. I mean, so I was looking at some order flow here for Tesla. I mean, they're still buying it. They're not buying like they're not buying as heavy. But they are buying. So for 1029, here's 600K, 600K, 500K. So they are buying these. These are for tomorrow expiration. These 1029s. So they're buying these calls here, 885. That's pretty deep in the money. There's a put 1070 call. So they're 1070 call. 500K, 600K, 1070 for November 19th. But as you can see, like most of the price action, like when when Tesla was ripping all the way up here, like all the order flow for any options was for Tesla only. Like nobody was trading any other option premium, which maybe kind of stay away from it. I mean, in one day it did over 5 billion in options premium on Tesla. But if we're looking at Tesla, I mean, where do we go from here, right? We can continue the grind here. Let's look at the last 2 years here. I mean, we're at all-time highs. I mean, just parabolic. And as you guys know, as we've over the years, as we've been following Tesla, I mean, it does these huge moves. Like back in here, it had these huge moves, but then we had a major move to the downside. Then we had another rip to the upside, huge move to the downside. Same thing back in here, rip from 269 up to 523, back down to 300. And as you can see, this is a very common thing. So the question is it's not if, it's when is Tesla going to pull back? Is it going to go to 1200 first before pulling back? I mean, it tried to hit 1100, but as you can see here, I mean, it went from 204, 357, back down. So I mean, over time, obviously, it's going up. Where this move was like every day was November to January. This 2-month time frame was making people rich, right? Just rich. And then it had a major drop down to 500. So it like got cut in half. So that's the thing that you'll notice. Like why does Tesla trade this way? I mean, I'm assuming it's because of short squeezing. But in 2021, why are we still shorting Tesla without confirmation? Like, I mean, I know I'm wrong about trades and stuff too. But how can you long-term short Tesla? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why would you be short for years Tesla? I did see some Lucid Orders come in this morning too. I mean, this thing is... What was the news on this thing? Was this upgrades? Momentum and EV names. Just because it's an EV. I mean, the thing is, the chart, I mean, forget the EV sector. I mean, the chart is nice. I mean, it's consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. And now we're having some move to the upside. I mean, that's pretty nice. Yo, bro, a lot of people are still short Tesla. Why? You know, I honestly think that some people just like to feel pain, you know? It's probably just for the IV to get out when it goes high. Yeah. Potentially. Yeah, Lucid's out of here. Nice kind of flag setup right now. My biggest issue right now with the market is, I mean, we're moving slow. I mean, if you look at Apple, I mean, Apple has climbed today, but I mean, we're moving. I mean, you guys noticed that like we're moving pennies, or is it because my Thinkorswim's lagging? Like Thinkorswim's been pretty poor in the last couple of weeks, to be honest with you. Lucid announced cargo shipping, nice. Now they have to perform and, you know, not blow up and batteries catch on fire and all that stuff. Same stuff that Tesla went through, right? Man, Alibaba back below 170. I don't know. I'm not trading Chinese names right now. This is not good. This is a mess. It's a mess. Microsoft giving up a little bit today after hitting highs 326 yesterday. What we got here? What we got? A little ramp on ES. Man, it's just so painful. And that's why, like, I've pretty much just been trading in the mornings and then not doing anything because it's just dangerous, you know? Like if you're buying this stuff right in here, like let's say you're buying NASDAQ or QQQ or whatever, you're riding it up, flushes, tests. I mean, that's why you got to take your profits, because look at these flushes. It take all day long. These things squeeze up. all day long. Then you have a major candle, goes back up, major candle. So if you bought this like double top up here today, I mean, you're going to be feeling some pain because now you're kind of getting nervous, and at the rate that we're moving is so slow. Yo, Alec, what's going on? Yo, Alec, I took a break from YouTube as well, so you didn't really miss a whole lot. You know, I'm getting back on track. I'm just trying to, you know, balance life, YouTube. I mean, I really enjoy coming on YouTube and talking about the market. It's one thing that I miss, but also like it gets to be a lot too, especially when you have all the meme traders and oh, you only made $100 a day, or you only made $400 a day, and it's like so like the internet, like to me, especially in the finance world, has got so toxic, you know? Like, why do you have to be toxic? Like, you either make money or you don't. And if you're green, like even if you made $25 a day or $10 a day, and you're green on the day, you're doing way better. 80 to 90% of the people. Most people just come here, hit buy, and they may make money a little bit, maybe for a month, maybe two, and then they just think they know the world, and then they get flushed out. But the real traders, the UVH fam, you know, you grind whether you're up or you're down. It's because you like the game, you like the hustle. You know, the internet everywhere is toxic. Yeah, I mean, like. I'm probably gonna get flagged for this, but the whole like vax situation, you know, it's hard to even go online. Like if you go on Instagram, you go on Facebook, or you go on Twitter, just everyone like, why are we at each other's throats? And like that's what, like for this YouTube, I just want to be like, hey, either you make money or you don't make money. It's pretty clear, right? So you either finish the day red or you finish the day green. That's the nice thing about the finance, and people are gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Lucid's up 42%. Yeah, Lucid is popping, bro. Popping. But I also don't like the rate that we're moving right now. Like these afternoons are brutal. Like you're just like that's why I'm not trading them. I was done trading by like 10:30 this morning, and I was I'm like, that's it. Because what are you waiting for here? Like if you didn't make your money, like what are you waiting for here? Because all it takes, like you're doing it here, is ripping up, and then it takes one flush straight down. I mean, it's like the chop. Like if you're trying to make money in here, I mean you're gonna get chopped, and then as it breaks, it comes back up, and you're not making any money. But theta is ripping through your account right now. Oh, you guys want to talk about DKNG? You guys were talking about that in the Discord earlier. I think DKNG, I mean, if this comes down to 40, I think it would be a great buy. Like, if DKNG comes down to 40, would be a great buy. Here, I think it's a good buy. I think the market doesn't know how to price DraftKings, and I honestly, I mean, I'm a big believer in DraftKings. I mean, they print money. They have no debt. Why would you not want to long-term invest in this? Like trading options on it, I think is hard. I get it. It's hard because you have bias, right? And the price is not reflecting your bias, right? You try not to be biased, but you are biased because you're like, I think DraftKings is a great company. You're like, well, why is the stock down? I don't know. Nobody knows. I mean, why is the stock down here? It likes this zone. And it's not like it's like $10 or $9 or something crazy like that. It likes this zone right in here. It likes between 55 and 45. As you can see, when it goes below, comes back up. When it goes above, comes back in. So it really likes the 45 to 55 zone. So the closer you buy to 45, the odds of success are better than, like, if you're buying at 55, your odds of success are not going to be as good. If you buy at 40, touches 40, rips back up. So, like, for me, like DraftKings is like a long-term hold. I wouldn't necessarily trade options on it because the options, Yo, William, what's going on? The options on it, you just don't know. I mean, it moves big, but man, these down moves have just been slow too. Like, as you can see, like, we're just is anybody else having a problem like day trading this like such slow movement? You're like, oh, how do you lose money today? I mean, Nasdaq's up 150, or how do you lose money when we're up 1%? And I think from a day trading perspective, the rate that we're moving is extremely slow, and there's no like two-sided action. Like if we're looking at like SPY's up $3. That's big. But it had a nice move out the front, and now we're just, like I said, I stopped trading at 10:30, thankfully, because from here on out it's just kind of garbage plays. Now if you're lining some stuff up for tomorrow, like if you want to buy here, just be mindful though, if you're buying SPY or QQQ and Apple or Amazon don't do well for earnings, or the stock doesn't do well, you're gonna have a hard time getting out of a position. Yo, Taylor, what's going on? What's going on? I only trade the first hour after that rip. Yeah, I've been trading basically, Taylor. I've been trading like the first 2 hours, but after I make my money in the first hour, I only look for sure setups. So once I secure the bag, I look for sure setups, and then I execute, or I just don't. Is because you have to time the entries and exits, small profits, or you will lose it. Yeah. I mean, swings look good, but right now, like if you're gonna swing long on SPY and QQQ, just be mindful that tomorrow it might be difficult because Apple and Amazon report earnings, and they highly influence the S&P and the Nasdaq, right? So if one of those things are not in line, I mean, you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. Man, yeah, I mean, this is just painful. Let's take a look at Square right now. Take a look at Square. Now, is price action really this slow? Is there things because I was having issues? Let me know in the chat, because I was having issues with Thinkorswim. Like, look at this. It's been sitting at 257. Is that me? Or is this the real price action? I don't know if I'm because I want to make sure I'm not lagging. I mean, I have a super fast internet connection, but it seems like for me, like on Thinkorswim, quotes are lagging. But also, I mean, there's no volume here either. Let me know. Volume down. Volume's not great so far. I mean, we're at 2.5 million. The day is what, half done now? Low volume. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Square does look pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I would say, again, be careful with it. But let's see what time is it? How long have I been streaming for? How long have I been on here for? I've been on here 35 minutes. Yeah, I gotta take off soon here. All right, what other tickers you got? You guys want to look at any tickers? Because I gotta take off here in a few minutes. Just want to hit up some tickers real quick. IWM's up $4. Man, the Russell took a beating the last 2 days. I think we're gonna crash right now. Why? Is it because we're moving so slow? Like, why do you think we're gonna crash? And this is a nice bull flag right here. It's starting to break out, but like, again, the rate that we're moving is just awful. I'd like a pullback, but until QE Infinity ends, we won't. Yeah, I mean, like, QEs, are they going to taper or not taper? That's the big question. Also, like, today was also sus because we had a lot of Nancy Pelosi and Biden news today about the infrastructure bill. Like when they start going like that, I tend not to like want to trade. I tend not to want to be aggressive because, like, I mean, it could go either way. I mean, politics is just a game to get deals done, right? So, I mean, we've seen it all before where it impacts price action, where one side's ransoming the other side, and meanwhile we're trying to trade. It's like, just you start seeing like Nancy Pelosi and Biden, and when Trump comes back into the picture, you start seeing that just like kind of make your little monies, go chill, go do something else, go have some lunch, take it easy. AG. Yeah, it actually looks really good. I agree with you on that. Yeah, TAN. I looked at TAN yesterday, man, because this was up 5% yesterday. It's up another 3% today. So I'm guessing it's due to the infrastructure bill, and I think is Biden finally making good on his promises, because that's why like this ran up all up here, because it looked like Biden was getting elected, and that's why solar was running. Then Biden got elected, right? And then the whole thing just fell apart, came all the way back down to here. Because this thing ran, let's get the 2-year up in here. This thing ran hot. It went from the 20s to 125. Yeah, could be a good swing position. Just be careful. So, all right, guys. It's nice hanging out. I'm going to make more frequent appearances. I got to go. Got to do some stuff. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us for certain.